Okay, are we? Oh, we're starting up now. We are live apparently. Hello, this is Matt from XL Pro Tech, and today I want to take you through the taking apart of an ASUS X551C laptop. Specifically, what I'm going to be doing here is replacing the battery in it. The battery doesn't last as long anymore in it, and we're gonna take that out and put a new one in there, and so hopefully we get some better battery life. So I've just noticed there's an SD card in here, so just make sure you take that out before we continue. Pull that to one side. Let's get to it. So, right. Basically, what we're going to do, you got your laptop flipped over, and we're just going to start taking out the screws here all the way around the outside of the bottom of the case. And just 2 seconds. I'm going to get another screwdriver because the one I'm using isn't great. What we should do. Right, let's get on with it. So generally what I like to do is put the screws to one side and in about a general order of where they sort of came out from. Now these screws are actually quite, they needed quite a bit of pressure to come out. So yeah, just along this side here where you've got a VGA and USB ports, you've got a longer screw there. So just be careful with that when you're putting it all back together. Again, that's a fairly long screw just on this top side here. So try not to strip all the screws when you're pulling them all out. Again, that's another longer screw, I think. Yeah. Again, another long one quite next to the CD-ROM drive as well. DVD drive, let's say. Okay, now we're going to need to, I'll just double check, make sure I've got all the screws. I think I have. Yes. Basically, we need to prise off this off this bottom cover. So we obviously need a pry tool. So just get in there and make your way along the edge. You should be able to hear it, sort of the plastics coming undone. And when we lift it up, we need to be careful because there are, I think there's 2 ribbon cables that will be suspended. That'll sort of hold the main board onto the Okay, here we go. So let's just flip this back around again. So yeah, we've got 2 cables under there that are basically for our keyboard, and I think also for our mouse trackpad. Let's see if I can get you a view of that. So you can just see we've got that small one. Where are we? Over there. And we've got the larger one in the sort of center there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flick smaller one. Oh, unfortunately I can't really show you that, but me doing that. But you can see I've disconnected that one now. Just flick up on the thing that's holding it, and we've also got the middle one as well. That's again, you just flick it up, and that should disconnect from there. Just be careful, don't rag the keyboard straight off, otherwise you're going to need. You've also got a third cable there as well. Let's show you that. Just in the corner, that is for the power button. So let's do that again. Flip it up from the connector, and voila, we have taken off the top cover. So this is fairly dusty in here, and this is our battery just here. So I think what we'll do, we'll give it a good blowout. That fan is pretty dusty, along with the rest of the motherboard and the other things in the laptop. So, but first of all, let's try and just get this battery out and do that. So I think we should just be able to lift it straight out. Yeah. There we go. Just lift straight out like that. It sounded like we left some plastic down in there. Okay. So what you're also going to have to do on this, let me just give you a close-up. There are actually some metal basically where your screws go into your little nuts there. I don't actually have these on my replacement battery, so what I'm going to have to do is somehow try and I'm just going to poke them through, to be honest with you, and get those out and slot them into the new battery. There we go. Yeah, so basically what I've done, I've just poked it through, and we can transfer that into our new battery. Cool. That was simple enough. I was getting a bit worried there. It was wasn't expecting to have to do that, but there you go. Okay, let's line it up. Let's just plonk that through there. It's basically to give the screw actually somewhere to hold on to. It's a bit of a weird design, if you ask me. Why you wouldn't have something else around in this area, you know, to clamp the battery down instead of, or another sort of screw point, something else to anchor the battery in. I don't know. I think that's weird. Bad design. So again, you know, why you wouldn't have the battery exposed on this model so that people can just replace it as they see fit. Again, I'm not too keen on this. You know, why should we have to open up the whole laptop just to get to the battery? Bad design. Forcing people to spend more when they want a battery replacement. Okay, let's just slot that down into there. And we were going to give it a good blowout, because this is a nice customer. Cool. That's looking a hell of a lot better there. Shame that I've now made everything else all dusty, but never mind. Yeah, I'll do the screen later on, but okay, so now it's time to put it all back together. This is quite a short stream. I'm going to show you the process as well. So basically, what we want to do, we want our keyboard. Once we're happy that everything is in, and you know, well, we're happy that it's going to stay in. The only thing we really moved and disconnected is the battery. So basically what we need to do now is plug these three ribbon cables in. We'll start off with the back one over here for the power button, then we'll probably go for the keyboard, and then we'll go for the mouse pad. That's going to be the easiest way. Let's see if I can get an angle on this so you guys can see it. I might have to reposition myself, so I'm now let's move the microphone so you can still hear me. Right. Can you see and I still see at the same time? Just about. Okay, so let's slot that one into the for the power button. Let's do it like this. This is probably easier for me. And then this is going to be the awkward part where you're not going to be able to see anything much. Sorry. Nope. I almost took the camera out there. Yep, you may inadvertently get a close up of my bald spots, so. And the trackpad is going in there as well. Just make sure I've got all of those in correctly. Move the mic again, and the pop shield. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty happy that we are in. So, let's close it up. Push down, make sure you hear all the snaps. Or if you wanted to at this moment in time, if you wanted just to make sure that your job is done and correct, you could power it on, I guess. If you wanted to do that. I'm not entirely convinced that I've connected the power button correctly. Push down on the plastics, make sure we're all good. And let's put all the screws back in. There we go. Ended up on the floor. So just make your way around. Putting all the screws in exactly the same as you took it out. Make sure you're getting the long ones in where they should have gone. So this one is actually screwing into the battery itself, so this will get a nice good firm contact against the motherboard. So make sure these are in nice and solid. You don't want your battery wiggling around while you are transporting your laptop anywhere. And voila, there we go. That is the battery replacement for an ASUS X551C. My name's Matt from XL Pro Tech. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you on another stream real soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.